Hey, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to do a quick update. It's about 5 p.m. After market close, Eastern Time, May 30th, Wednesday or Thursday, excuse me. Um, and Just wanted to point out something that I'm seeing. Number one, it's a little update with the indicator. Again, I'll probably split this up into two videos in terms of one with the hourly, one with the daily. The daily, I'm probably not going to do as frequently because it's a daily candle. Not much happens on a daily basis. That's more of a longer term thing. So maybe once a week with those. The hourly, you could probably do that every other day. Um, is when you're kind of seeing things happen or possibly getting signals. Um, so, um, so yeah, let's see what's going on here. Um, let's see when did I debut this indicator? Um, almost 2 weeks ago. I feel like now. Um, So we were getting some sell signals here, which they all pretty much played out. But what we're seeing here, and if you look, is we were in this nice little uptrend for the past, month or so after coming out of this downtrend the month before. And then we had this huge uptrend, for pretty much months on end before that. Now we're kind of, again, we had some of these nice plays over here. And again, if you're a little update of, we're adding the last thing that I want to add, and we're pretty close to getting it implemented. I'm working with my coder guy out in India. And, so this is really, to me, the last piece of the puzzle that I see that can make this indicator like 90% accurate or somewhere in that range. I'll just say, I won't go too crazy, but pretty much as close to perfect as you can get. And it should work on pretty much any time frame, obviously with varying results depending on your settings and the time frame. But the point is, if you tweak the indicator right, you can get really consistent results with this. So, and that's kind of what we're seeing. So, anyways, I just want to kind of give a little bit of an update because up until maybe a couple days ago, we were technically still in this little uptrend here off the hourly chart. But we broke that trend line. Now, is there a chance that we bounce off here and just head back in? Yeah, absolutely. There's also a chance that we just fall through the floor here and, the channel, expands a little bit. Now, we just need to prepare for whatever, and we can only go with basically what the indicator's telling us. That's kind of the point, right? And and the trend lines, which this is the last part that we're going to integrate into the trend lines. So we're still trying to figure out the best way to do that, or to mimic this, I guess you can say. But it sounds like it's close to being done. So, and yeah, that'll be the last missing piece of the puzzle, because you'll kind of see, when the false signals, come. And if you look here, like when we're headed up. Now here is your hairy. When you intersect here, this is where it gets, that when you're changing your trend, obviously it doesn't mean the plays don't work out, but they have a less likely chance of working out. So maybe instead of something like 90%, it might only be 60 or something like that. Which you can still work with, to be honest with you. Like if that's your worst, then And that's not bad at all. I'll just put it to you like that. So, anyways, so we broke that trend line. We're now kind of headed in this little downtrend here. And, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But so far, so good. Even if you're just playing the signal straight up, it's still a very, high accuracy, something like 81%, just playing the signal straight up. So there's nothing wrong with just playing them straight up, but you can get an even higher win rate and a higher chance of success if you're working these trend lines in. You know what I mean? Because here you would say, okay, well, I changed to only heavy because that's what I tell my group. I'm not saying don't play these, but you want to be playing. If you're playing both, you want to be playing, calls heavier in an uptrend or puts heavier in a downtrend. You can still try and take advantage of it, but keep in mind that the trend is your friend, and that's where you're going to have the best best chance of success. So if you were only playing calls in this in this area here and kind of ignored these sell signals, then you're taking out 1, 2, and really 3, of your only false signals in that uptrend, So yeah, that's the last part of the indicator. As you can see, if you look at the ADX here, we are now pretty much at 25. So we're headed upwards. Like I said, it doesn't only matter where you're at in as far as the ADX goes, but which way are you going? You know what I mean? So here we are coming from a sideways market, and you can see we are very clearly moving up into a trending market. Okay, well, which way are we trending right now? At least here on the hourly chart, and again, this is from the hourly chart. We are headed. It looks like we're starting a pullback. So let's see what happens. But again, all you really have to do is follow signals. You know what I mean? And you know. You'll have success. I made it simple and dummy proof for a reason. You know what I mean? I've already factored this in. What I'm telling you with the ADX as far as the trending part, this is in my indicator. Okay. So, yeah, that's, just want to get a little quick update, and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.